That's the curse of all musicians, but like all of them, except for, I don't know, probably Taylor Swift.
Yeah. So I just had this conversation with Nick today, okay? And this is, you just made me think of this, and I want to quantify this for people. You don't want to take yourself too seriously either, I think is kind of one of the
Precisely.
points. Now, Nick and I were
Yep.
talking, and I got this from a podcast from the Academy about Dave Pensato. He said, if your ego is above your abilities and talents,
Oh
you're
yeah,
not going to grow. Okay.
that's
So you've
perfect.
got to be
Yeah.
able to manage your ego in such a way that will allow you to keep growing. And that means being vulnerable, you know?
Exactly. I love that.
And
Yeah.
yeah, talk about your what's your take on that?
Um, I'm completely on board with that. Um, because if you don't, if you write what you know constantly, oh, great, it's gonna rhyme. If you write what you know, you're not gonna grow. And you're just beating a dead horse over and over.
It did rhyme. Anyway,
Yeah, I
you
know.
called it.
But so that's another awesome thing that I like about having so many different genres across different projects is because if I'm writing this hardcore, Marshall Stack, Shiza Katzen thing and stuff, that stuff is actually pretty easy to do. Like from start to finish, I can do one of those songs, including vocals and writing the lyrics and everything, in probably like 5 hours,
Yeah.
like from start to finish, and then we're done. And that's just recording everything.
You probably noticed
So
that I've been
it's
doing more of the soft synth stuff.
yeah, yeah, and
So
I
I'm
really
relating
like
to
it.
you by I was doing
Yeah.
a lot of hard rock stuff for a long time, and I think I
Mm,
needed something else to shift my mindset and recharge the hard rock battery. And so I started writing those dark wave industrial songs. And it's always been a thing for me because
yeah,
Nick does that a lot too, actually, like with remixes and things. But
it's healthy,
yeah, I've been
you know.
writing those dark wave things, and I feel really recharged with it, and I'm hoping to get that experience and the vocal strength to then shift back to do those hard rock songs I need to do.
It's healthy because it doesn't keep your mind on one. It doesn't keep you. It doesn't maintain tunnel vision for you. You're not constantly looking at in one direction. You're looking at other directions as well, and those other directions end up kind of going toward. They end up supplementing, like if you do something on your synth side, that will end up supplementing the hard rock side at some point, because you'll go, oh,
I've
hey, I've
always
learned how
loved
to.
a
Yeah.
versatility, a diversity. I had a bandmate at one point in my life that didn't understand that aspect of me and thought that I
Hmm.
was ridiculous to want to write a dark wave song, you know? I think that's very
Well,
stifling. I don't like to feel stifled.
yeah, I think at all points when I've been in a band, I've always had a side project as well,
Yeah.
because you just have to. Um, because if you're in a house where everybody's creativity is contained within that house, and you can't go outside the roof, that's what a band is. A band is a collective way of thinking and working together. But with a side project or whatever, there is no roof. You can do whatever you want to do. I mean, you can write a different style of music. You can pick up an acoustic.
Precisely. Yeah.
You can write something with just piano,
Yeah, you nailed it.
or you can do some stupid thing singing about cats in like crappy knockoff German stuff. You know,
And that same conversation that I was
oh,
having with Nick is that when you do something on your own, you don't have to be a maestro. So, like when I'm working with a
exactly. Yeah.
band, some of the stuff requires some of the chops that I have to dig out. once in a while.
Oh
But when
yeah.
I'm writing something on myself, I can purposefully be stark. And with my guitar parts, I
Mhm.
can be stark. I don't have to. Being a maestro doesn't necessarily create a great song. What creates a great song in my
Yeah.
mind is
Yeah.
it's got to have vibe, je ne sais quoi, good presentation. It's got to have soul. Okay, like we talked
Mhm.
about.
Yep. I like it. I like what you're singing.
Yeah.
I am
So,
totally
I
with
mean,
you
that's
on
the
that.
rock stuff I'm writing. You can hear
Yeah.
it in the songwriting. The
Mhm.
parts are not technical by any means, but I don't think they
Not
have to be, and
really.
I don't think it calls for that. Some of the drumming might
Right.
be slightly like an onion. You know, it's got some complexity to it, but for the most part, it's pretty simple stuff.